How can you get medical treatment after your workers' compensation case is over? My name is Bilal Kaseem. I'm the managing partner of Pacific Workers, and today I'm going to explain how you can get medical care after your work comp case is finished. To start, what does finished or over even mean in workers' comp? Really means either a settlement or a final disposition at trial. And whenever those happens, usually you end up with what's called either a stipulated award or a compromise and release. A stipulated award is a type of settlement where you stipulate to the level of permanent disability that you have that was determined by the physicians in your case, plus open medical care if that's what the doctors felt was necessary. Open medical care, of course, means that doctors feel as though you've medically plateaued, but you still need medical treatment into the future, which include a variety of things like medication, PT, injections, even surgery. But it's up to the doctor to decide at the time you've medically plateaued whether those things will be necessary in the future. A compromise and release, on the other hand, is generally a type of settlement where the insurance company will offer you a lump sum of money to buy out not only your permanent disability, but your medical care as well. And so in those cases, the insurance adjuster is giving you that lump sum of money, which then extinguishes your right to seek medical care, which means the insurance adjuster wouldn't be responsible for authorizing any additional care that your doctors are requesting. You would be on your own for that. And a lot of people want to know, is there a way that I can continue to get medical care after I've settled by a compromise and release? And that really depends on your situation. Oftentimes, people can actually deteriorate. Their condition may become worse, and it may not necessarily be the natural progression of their injury, but rather some other intervening source in their life. For example, if you were to go start a new job and that new job was making your condition worse, you would actually be able to potentially file a new case under your new employer's insurance to proceed with a new workers' compensation matter and actually try to get treatment under a new case, even though you settled out your old case, but it's because your new work is actually making your condition worse off and would therefore be a new injury that would entitle you to medical care. If you've settled your case by stipulated award, of course, you are entitled to the open medical care. That may change though. Your condition may become worse, it may spread to other body parts, and the question that comes up a lot is whether or not you can actually add new body parts to a case to get more medical care for things that weren't covered before. And you actually can. There's something called what's known as a petition to reopen for new and further disability, and that's reopening your case that was settled by stipulated award, the allegation being that your disability is worse off than it was before. And that can include new additional disability for the same body part or a new body part. So for example, you could have a left knee injury, and that knee injury would have been settled by stipulated award, but over a 3-year period following your injury, now your right knee hurts because you're overcompensating for your injured left knee. And that would be a circumstance where you would want to reopen your case for new and further disability, which would then entitle you potentially to new permanent disability as well as a new ongoing right to medical care for the other corresponding knee. Every case is different and it's highly factually dependent. So when you have cases where you've either settled your case and want to reopen your case, or you've settled by compromise and release and you want to potentially open a new case or try and explore other avenues for obtaining medical care for an injured body part, I'd highly recommend that you contact a lawyer or at least contact Information Assistance at the Workers' Compensation Appeals Board for help.